What is this save from Joan Garcia? Mind you, he just made an incredible save. He just blocked the most hard ball, Ronaldo type of power shot ball. Hulk shot that ball. My man stops it, quick reflexes. The ball ends and another attacker from Girona. A sitter. And Joan Garcia does this. The other day, I was talking about the save that Donnarumma made for Manchester City and how I don't really watch the Premier League as much. But in that match, Liverpool against Man City, Donnarumma surprised me. I'd say, okay, maybe Donnarumma right now is the best goalkeeper in the world. But then Joan Garcia goes on to make saves like this. Like, what scale can we use to actually measure who's the best goalkeeper in the world? Because if Thibaut Courtois, if Donnarumma makes a save, okay, even forget about those names. If Gianluigi Buffon and Manuel Neuer or Casillas makes these saves, I'm telling you right now, bro, it is another reason for why we're calling those goalkeepers the best goalkeepers of all time. At what point can we say that Joan Garcia is the best goalkeeper in the world? It's ridiculous, brother. It's ridiculous. And just more problems for Barcelona. If it wasn't for Joan Garcia, I swear right now, Barcelona would be middle of the table. Hansi Flick was asking for an offside in this situation on Thomas Lemar, the player who gets the first goal for Girona in their opening goal today. The play gets played out wide, and Thomas Lemar is standing in an offside position. According to Hansi Flick, he thinks that Lemar should have been called in an offside because the moment that this ball is played here, Lemar is in an offside position, but I honestly don't understand where this logic is coming from. I'm not trying to diss Hansi Flick, I just don't understand the argument that he's making here. This is never an offside. It's a clear goal that Girona score. Now, what I will say that I don't understand is Barcelona's defending. It's been atrocious in these last two matches, and in this game, it was revealing again. Girona crossed the ball. The ball literally goes to Pau Cubarsí, and look at how much time he has. Why is this ball going back to Jules Koundé here? You should clear this ball out, or at least look around you, brother. You have all the time in the world to control that ball and look for a simple pass. You have Frenkie de Jong and you got Dani Olmo right there, but what does he do? He literally plays it back into danger, bro. At this point, I can't even blame Jules Koundé. He's like, brother, what are you doing? What are you doing, Cubarsí? And then the defending is even worse here in this scenario. I don't understand what Gerard Martinez is doing here. I don't understand what he's doing. Why is he standing like there, bro? Like, does he not see that Lemar is there? Why is Eric Garcia? There's no communication. What are we doing, bro? There is 3 attackers of Girona in the box. So how many of Barcelona? 7 of our players. 7 against 3, and they scored the goal. Let's be honest on something. The penalty in Dani Olmo is a clear penalty. There is nothing much to dispute here. Dani Olmo clearly gets to that ball first after receiving a pass from Lamine Yamal. He gets to the ball first, and unfortunately, Blint, the defender of Girona, gets there late, and he steps on the foot of Dani Olmo. The reaction is telling. The reaction of Blint is telling in itself. I mean, there's no disputing that. Not even the Girona players themselves are complaining about this. He recognizes, oh, I've messed it up. I should have realized that Dani Olmo was going to get to there first. I stepped on his heel. It's a penalty. They hardly even dispute this. We don't need another image. He clearly steps on his heel. It's 100% a penalty. The referee, as much as he can try and say that this isn't a penalty, if he doesn't give this as a penalty, I'm telling you right now, bro, I actually turn off my TV, I fly over to Spain, and I personally become a lawyer and try to sue every single one of these referees on my own account. I don't know how in Spain nobody has done this yet. I don't know how a single lawyer of Barcelona has not said, you know what? Let me think about this, bro. Let me try and actually make a case. Let me take this to court, bro. I'm pretty sure I can actually prove my case here. I'm getting off topic. It's 100% a penalty. 100% a penalty. Barcelona fans were asking for this penalty that Lamine Yamal missed to be retaken for one specific reason, namely being that the player who first gets to the ball after Lamine Yamal hits the post is a Girona player, and this Girona player is stepping inside the box, which means that this, as the law tells us, players cannot step into the box too early, and if a player from the oppositional team does step into the box, and it is that same player who gets to the ball first to clear it out, the penalty has to be retaken. But now, at the same time, me as a Barcelona fan, I have to be honest and say here, this decision the referee did get correct. He did get correct here because Frenkie de Jong also steps inside the box, and Frenkie de Jong is also not allowed to step inside the box. No player is allowed to step inside the box. But if you had a player from the oppositional side and a player from your own team step inside the box at the same time, and it just so happened that one of them gets to the ball first, then I'm sorry, then the penalty cannot be retaken. This decision by the referee was correct. Here's a clear image where you can clearly see that both Frenkie de Jong and the Girona player were already inside the box before Lamine Yamal took that shot, or shortly after he took that shot. Here, The bigger case that we can make is say that had Frenkie de Jong not stepped inside that box, the penalty would have been retaken. Yes, it would have been retaken. But because Frenkie steps inside the box, the penalty is not retaken. That's as simple as I can put it.